Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
of the lineups, and then we'll get going for a good day of volleyball. Both of these programs are well-established programs. Heartland actually began as a Christian school in 2013. I was talking to their assistant coach this morning. They actually did start with a volleyball team in 2013, the year they started, and they started with a boys basketball team. This year they're adding girls basketball to their program. As you all know, Crosspoint has been long established. They used to be Eagledale Warriors, and they moved their location to Crosspoint in, I think it was the 2008-2009 school year. They kind of rebranded themselves as the Crosspoint Panthers, but they have a well-known and respected tradition of good sports. And so we are looking forward to a great match here today between both of these teams. They both bring lots of different strengths to the table. So, Anna, let me ask you a question. Having played both of these teams, what are some of their strengths?
Well, I think the team number one on Heartland, Harper, has a killer arm, really being on the receiving end of the ball, and I think that's really strength of that. And also on Crosspoint, you have Hannah Sharp, who's a Romero, and I think she's just amazing at picking up balls. It's really hard to get a ball down that side. And number 8, blanking on her name, Nancy Taylor, she's a very good outside hitter, and Amanda Wilkerson's there too. So I think when they come down,
Yeah, I do think it's a very good point. It's interesting. We've got a sister match here. We've got the two outside hitters from Crosspoint, Taylor and Reagan Yeiner, who are sisters. I think a senior and is it a freshman? Okay, sophomore, a senior and a sophomore. And the same on Heartland side, Adeline Harper, number 7, and Brooklyn Harper, number 1. Also a senior and sophomore sister combination. So we've got a little family duel here. We're gonna watch today. It's gonna be an exciting game. We're just at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Warm up ends. Crosspoint has a great crowd here today. They brought a lot of fans, as you can see. So Crosspoint fans are straight across from Crosspoint's bench. Heartland doesn't have quite as many people here, but I'm sure they're well represented in volume as well. Both of these schools have great school spirit and a lot of fan support.
and some Mormon people over there.
That is true. And some Tabernacle fans, yes. Yes, we do. We got some ICA people over here to my left. We're staying out of the camera because, you know, we're so camera shy. We would like to say a big thank you to all the schools who have been involved this week in this arrangement we've had to make due to COVID. Colonial has hosted all of the soccer. We'll host the soccer championship today at 2 o'clock. And then Crosspoint helped into the Christian Academy
the scoreboard are the Panthers of Crosspoint Christian Academy. The Panthers have a 19-win, 3-loss win-tie record and are the number 2 seed in the tournaments. They are taking on as the home team on the scoreboard, the 7-0 Heartland Christian School Saints. The Saints are the number 1 seed in the tournaments. The Indiana Association of Christian Schools wants to thank you for your continued commitment to promote good sportsmanship at our games. Please encourage and cheer for your team. Kindness, humility, and respect are biblical principles that are encouraged for all spectators and participants. If you'll stand please with me, we'll have a word of prayer, and then following prayer, we'll have our national anthem and starting lineups. Let's pray together. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the opportunity that we have to be here. We thank you for all that's represented in this tournament, here in this championship game. I pray that you be with both teams, keep them safe as they play. I pray that you would just be with us as fans, even as we talked about a minute ago, that we would represent you in all that we say and do here. Father, we pray that you be honored and glorified with all that's said and done. In Jesus' name, amen.
crowd is already hyped up. Starting lineups have been announced, and here we go. Now, neither one of these teams are strangers to the championship game. Last year, Heartland defeated Community Baptist Christian School to win the 2019 championship. Crosspoint won back-to-back championships in 2015 and 2016. 2017 and Academy won. In 2018, Indiana Christian Academy defeated Heartland. So we've had these two teams here in the recent years are no strangers to championship games and pressure. So we look forward to seeing what's going to happen here today. Because of COVID, there is no coin toss, so the guest on the scoreboard serves first. Since cross point is number 2, cross point will have the first serve. The first serve will be done by number 6, Hannah Sumner, senior defensive specialist. Hannah plans to attend IUPUI next year after graduation. You can see libero Hannah Sharp getting some last-minute encouragement tips from her coach. Once the lineups are checked by the official, the libero can do the switch for a backup player. A libero is a defensive specialist who wears a different shirt and can sub in the back row for any player. She can serve, but she can only serve one time and for one designated player. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Really good at killing the ball. They find their holes tips like crazy. You gotta watch out for that.
Server is number 22, Julianne Pintacuff, a junior at Heartland. Well placed. Sometimes it's smarter, not harder. Find that hole and put the ball in it. Served by number 7, Mariah Yider, middle hitter, senior.
What you gotta do for both of these teams with your block is get up, because they gotta hit over you because they're really gonna hit down. So as soon as you get them hitting over the block, you might hit them.
Agreed. Again, another well-placed tip. Serve now is by number 7, senior Adeline Harper. It's like we had a miscommunication. Communication is very key in the back row, especially on service receive.
Especially against good serving teams.
Yes. Savannah tried for that one to get a tip. On serve receive, what you're really looking for is a good pass between zones 2 and 3 in the front row. Good eye there by number 4, Monica Wall. Service now by senior number 11, Savannah Harvey. She's also an excellent server, usually able to serve very well to specific zones and players. And now number 12 serving, Faith. Perfect pass, out to Taylor. Taylor does the smart thing, rolls it over. Brooklyn Harper finds a hole.
On those added system balls, they're usually going to one of those Harper balls. So they're going to put it down.
Here comes the next serve. Another great pass. Back to Taylor. Okay. Another good tip. Yiter calls a timeout as Heartland takes an 8-3 lead. I don't.
Yeah, Hannah Sharp is very impressive on service.
Out of 781 receptions, she has only 73 errors. She usually receives the ball 14 and a half times a set. They rely on her very heavily. Right now, Crosspoint seems a little unsettled. I think once they get into their rhythm here, they will be the normal force to be reckoned with that they usually are. Sometimes it can be very nerve-wracking playing in these games. Faith Jordan steps back to the service line again for Heartland. And let's see what happens after this timeout. There we go. Pass, Taylor, tip, Adeline Harper is there. Set to Brooklyn. As a coach, that's exactly what you want to happen after a timeout. All right, 2 substitutions took place. We had Jillian Strzelecki come in for Heartland, and Reagan Yiter comes in the front row to replace Monica Wall. Taylor for the serve. Once again, out to Brooklyn Harper, who hits it wide. Hannah was very accurate when she talked about the block. The block will be very key in today's game. Another substitution for Heartland. Number 10, McClintock, coming in for Julianne Pintacuff in the front row.
Keep your eyes on that ball.
Yep. Mackenzie Pratt, number 11 on the serve for Heartland. Taylor Yiter. Okay. Good tip. Number 3, Audrey Privet, junior middle hitter, comes up with that one. She's got to be feeling pretty good right now.
Especially she's not one of the taller ones.
That's
on that
right,
team,
that's
so
right.
a hard play.
Way to take on them. Win that point for her team. Here we go. A push by Brooklyn. Good pass over to Reagan. Okay. Doug. Okay. Another tip coming. See a little frustration from Crosspoint here. Savannah Harvey encouraging her team. Brooklyn Harper with the serve. Nice tip by Mariah. Good pass over to middle hitter Mariah. Okay, Libero calls. Out to Reagan. Off the top of the net, out. Hits the ceiling. Okay.
Hannah Sharp was a little bit confused there. She's like, they hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
I think that was out.
Yes.
It was.
Okay, timeout. When we come back from the timeout, number 9, Jenna Hayes, a sophomore, will be serving for Crosspoint. Crosspoint has had a wonderful volleyball decade. They have been conference champs or tied for conference champs every year but one in this decade. 2017, Indiana Christian Academy was conference champs. In 2018, Indiana Christian Academy and Crosspoint shared the conference champs. That was an exciting game too. That came down to the 5th set, which I think was won 17-15. So yeah, it was an excellent match. Crosspoint has a volleyball legacy for sure. But right now, none of that matters as they fight for this particular set, this particular point.
If you can't see the score, it's 11-7. Hartland's leading. Number 9 is Jenna Hayes is serving for Crosspoint.
Nice serve. Received well out to Adeline Harper. Block, tip. Heartland is playing well. They're recovering their blocks well. Number 5, Brooklyn Sproles for the serve. Hannah Sharp calls and takes that out to Reagan Yider. Good cover by the cross-point defense. Over to Adeline, free ball. Yep. Ooh, tight set. Good hustle. On those serves and hits, if they're going to be out, not to get in the way. You certainly don't want to play an out ball. You want to take a free point when you get one, either side. Pass by Brooklyn out to Adeline. Tip, picked up by Taylor Yider. Set back outside to Taylor. Block and out of bounds. Block out of bounds, point to cross point. We're back to the start of the lineup here. Number 6, Hannah Sumner. Serving nice in the middle. Out to Adeline. Block. Picked up. Out. It was out. Nice effort there. Hannah goes back to the serving line again. Serving is very important in any game, but especially in a game like this. I hope I didn't just jinx her by saying that, but. And number 22, Julianne Pinchikup checks back in and heads to the serving line for Heartland. And she misses a serve. Well, maybe I jinxed both teams. I think I did. I'm so sorry. Number 7, senior Mariah Yider heads back to the service line. After graduation, Mariah plans to attend Pensacola Christian College.
They're out right now, so they're going to have to talk it up.
Yes, they are. Good point.
There you go.
Monica with a hit. Out to Taylor. Block, but out of bounds. Volleyball is a game of momentum, and here we go.
It was 13-7 before they called this timeout, and now it's 14-13.
Yes.
Crosspoint on a bit of a run here.
That's right. Volleyball is a game of runs, and you want to keep the momentum. You want to keep going.
Crosspoint soccer team here. They also play later today.
Yes,
so
they do.
We'll be cheering them on.
That's right.
This morning.
Yes, Crosspoint plays Colonial for the soccer championship at 2 o'clock at Colonial. So a lot of excitement today. Both coaches encouraging their teams to play smart, to play hard. This is the time when you're tempted to play with caution. You're tempted to play not to lose. You have to play to win.
I think both teams are doing a good job with the block.
Yes.
Even though some of them have gone off the block.
Yes. You have to keep the pressure up with the block. The timeout is over, and Mariah to serve. Brooklyn with a pass.
On right side.
Yep. Okay. A little miscommunication in the back. And Hannah Sharp checks back in.
That might clear up a little miscommunication.
Yeah. That was number 7, Adeline Harper with the serve. I had to check for a second because her headband's out. Yes. Number 1, Brooklyn Harper was in the net. She was in the net. She might not have felt it. Sometimes it's hard to feel that when you're into the game.
See your finger kind
Yes.
of brush that.
Yeah, both aggressive effort there for both teams, which is what you want. Number 11, Savannah Harvey with the serve. Okay. All right. Oh.
Yeah, it would be nice if we had that instant replay that
Yeah.
was fancy camera.
That's right. That's right.
Unfortunately, we do not.
No, we do not. And we don't have any challenge cards either. There's no challenge cards for the coaches. Faith with the serve for Heartland. Ooh. Service error.
Gotta stay on your feet.
That's right. Score is 17-14 in favor of Heartland. Very much a close game here. Out to Taylor. Good thought, trying to chip over the block. Go. Out to Jenna. Good up. Back over to.
That was a good effort by number 5, their setter, to get that ball over. Unfortunately, Taylor was right there.
Yep.
What can you do?
Number 8, Taylor Yider with the serve. She also plans to attend Pensacola Christian College after graduation and is hoping to play for their volleyball team there.
You can see her trying to serve short there.
Yeah.
Trying to take
Yeah.
out their setter.
Yeah.
Not enough power.
I think her dad/coach was a little frustrated. As a mom/coach, I completely understand. No lack of effort or hustle here. Okay, and Savannah with a good tip. Smart play by Heartland. Cross points libero definitely saw it, just couldn't quite get there to it.
2015, Heartland.
Served by number 11, Mackenzie Pratt. Nice up.
It's a little loud in here, so it's kind of hard to hear each other talk. So
Yes, true.
I know it's hard for me to hear you talk.
Yes. Great pass out to Reagan. Try but hit it in the net. Have an interesting defensive setup here. Right now, Crosspoint has a 2-man serve receive. You do not see that very often. You got seniors Taylor Yider and Hannah Sharp for a 2-man receive out to Reagan with the kill.
Two of their best passers, so.
Senior libero number 1, Hannah Sharp, back to the line for the serve.
It was a nice hit. Couldn't tell if it was going out. Tipped off.
Yes. Good serve.
That's going right side.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to Brooklyn Park.
Yep. Push. Savannah made it out there to Reagan. Ooh, a little long. Trying to go over that block. Miss Reagan Yider had a fabulous night against Tabernacle the other night. I was there to watch. I think in the 3rd set, she may have had 7 kills just in the 3rd set. Served by Brooklyn Harper. Oh.
I can understand trying to tip the hole. I've been out several times in my day.
Hannah is one of our setters here at ICA. Sometimes that setter tries to find that hole, play strategically. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, Reagan tips, but they're right there.
And Heartland takes the first set.
The next set will begin in 3 minutes.
Who's starting serving for Heartland?
That is a good question. I do not have the actual starting lineups, but I think it's, I can't remember who started the last time. Yeah. I want to say number 11, but I could be wrong. Heartland, as I said, they began their school in 2013. They started right away with a girls volleyball team and boys basketball team. Interestingly, number 5, Brooklyn Sproles, she was a 4th grader when they began, and she was the 5th man on their team. They actually had their 6th girl, was a 1st grader, Mackenzie Clemens, and she was on the court just to be their 6th girl, and they hit her. She basically just stayed out of the way and let the other 5 play ball. And so they have come a long way, developed and grown as a program since 2013. Travis Stroop is now the head coach for Heartland. Last year he was Mark Clemens' assistant, and this is his first year as the head coach. They have 3 seniors. Adeline Harper, number 7, she's taking dual classes. Her mom's a registered nurse. Coach Clemens says he could see her doing that. He's not sure what direction she's heading. Mackenzie Pratt is also another of their seniors. She's number 11, and she loves photography. Faith Jordan, one of their setters, number 12, she is also a senior. She's very academic, good student. She's taking dual credit classes as well. Some of their juniors, Julianne Pintacuff, number 22, she's taking dual credit classes through Maranatha. Rachel Belcher, number 17, is also a junior. Then they have several sophomores on their team this year. Brooklyn Harper, number 1, the excellent hitter. And she can hit that ball straight down to the 10-foot line. Very, very hard to defend that hitter. But her first love is actually basketball. And this will be the first season, the 2020 season will be the first season that Heartland has floored a girls basketball team. Brooklyn Sproles, number 5, is a sophomore, and Jillian Strzelecki, another sophomore. So they are losing 3 seniors, but they still have a good base that will be returning for them next year as well.
They've done a good job at training their younger team and just kind of bringing them up.
Cross Point has a good crew of seniors. They have 6 seniors this year. Hannah Sharp, number 1, the libero, will be attending Maranatha. Emily Floyd will be attending Bob Jones University. Mariah Yider, Taylor Yider, and Savannah Harvey are all planning on attending Pensacola Christian College, and Hannah Sumner attending IUPUI. As the teams take the floor for set 2, this is a very important set. This is the best 3 out of 5. And as we've said before, volleyball is a game of momentum. At this particular point, Cross Point needs to regain some of that.
Hopefully both teams can keep up this energy.
Yes.
Keep going, keep getting up for that block.
That's right. Games like this are stressful. They take a lot of energy. You hear all the noise in the gym, so much going on. You got to stay focused.
It looks like Julianne Pintacuff is starting serving.
There we go. Yep. Looks like it.
Looks like it.
If you're not familiar with volleyball, the floor is divided into zones. The back left section, or where the server serves from and then plays, that is zone 1. And then it goes counterclockwise up. So 2 is up front, and then 3 is front middle. Okay. And we have a net call. So often you will see coaches telling their servers to serve to specific zones on the floor.
Oh, 7.
Yeah, number 7. Number 7.
Oh, man.
That's funny. Pass from Hannah outside to Taylor. Okay. To Adeline. Touch on the block.
Taylor thrives off of a little bit tighter sets, and I think that some of it is just kind of everywhere. I
Yeah.
think Crosspoint needs to get into a rhythm so they can get their setters,
Yes.
setters some good passes.
Yes. There we go. There we go.
There's that hit.
Yep. Back over, see if they can do it again. Another one. And there it is. Third time's the charm. There it is. That was a hard fought point. Hard fought point. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
That might give Crosspoint a little bit of energy.
That's right. Cross points on the board now. Pass by Brooklyn Sproles. Out to Adeline Harper with the push.
Like I said, they're just great at finding those
Yes,
holes
they are.
and get there. Doesn't have to be hard. It has to be
Right.
quick.
And I cannot see.
Adeline Harper.
Okay, Adeline Harper with the serve.
Usually has a headband in. So
Yes,
you can't really,
yes.
The white one with the tie.
That's right, yes. Nice serve. Up on the block, out, out. No touch on the block there.
Kind of bounce off the
Yes. Savannah Harvey, senior number 11, back to serve. She's an excellent server.
I remember receiving her serves in JV, like 8th grade. She's always been a great server.
Great cover by Savannah. Good job, way to keep it in.
Nice movement by number
Over.
5. Brooklyn Harper up on that block. Great timing.
A great dig by number 5 for Heartland there, keeping that ball in play from that back corner. A little short on this set. Taylor had a hard time getting to it. Number 12, Faith Jordan serving. Received by number 4, Monica. Out to Jenna. Hannah fought for that one.
Going outside.
Ball was in.
That is one of those hits that you do not want to see. I remember being on the receiving end of that. It's hard to get out.
Yes.
Even if you're on that line, being prepared for it.
Yep.
It's hard.
And Crosspoint calls a timeout as Heartland takes a commanding lead at 8-2. So as a player, Hannah, what do you tell yourself when you are facing the situation down 8-2?
Well, what you tell us, I mean, what my coach tells us, you're not my coach, to just forget your mistakes, just keep going. Really, it's just getting out of your head, just playing the best you can, really. You can't do anything about the score. You can do something about just yourself.
Yes.
You gotta,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, it's a mental game a lot of times. I mean, sometimes you do make mistakes. Players will make mistakes. They might miss a serve or miss a hit, but it's got to be put behind you. It's got to be in the past, and the next point has to matter. And you've got to tell yourself to move ahead, move forward. And at this point, Heartland then, they're saying, don't screw it up. Keep doing what we're doing.
You put that much more eloquently than I did.
Faith goes back to the serving line. What Heartland doesn't want is for her to miss this serve, and she doesn't. Great pass by Hannah Sharp.
I think where Crosspoint's trying to go is middle back deep.
Yeah.
Because Heartland's got girls in both corners.
Nice. And that was well placed.
I remember when we were playing Heartland. Wait, did we play Heartland?
Yes, we did. We did.
Yes. Mr. Blue told us to go to zone, between zones 1 and 2, between zones 4 and 5,
Yep.
and back, middle,
That's
back
right.
deep.
That's right.
That's what she just did.
Yep.
They got a point.
They are. And a tip. Crosspoint seems to be having a hard time reading those tips. It's hard when you have a player who can put the ball down with the velocity that Brooklyn does, and when she changes that off speed, often you're expecting a hard ball, and the off speed can just throw you off.
That was good hustle by Savannah Hart.
Yes, it was.
A little bit off.
Okay, and Reagan pulls that in. Out to Brooklyn. Out.
Let's see where she was going. Oh, in the net?
And they were in the net. Crosspoint was in the net.
That's always a little bit,
Yeah, it's deflating. You pull off a good play and then only to find out you've had a player in the net. Still very good effort. The down officials conferring with the scorekeeper, making sure everything is right at the officials table.
I think they were a little bit confused by that internet.
The in the net call.
Touch call.
Yes.
Gives Crosspoint a little bit of time to regroup.
Yes.
Right, that's there.
Here comes the serve again. Taylor takes this. Good pass. Set. Okay. Have to pass it over. And up. Tip. Okay. That tip. Nice idea by Brooklyn. That one didn't go over. Rolled across the net and landed on their side.
Usually Brooklyn can hit off of almost anything.
Yeah. Number 3, Audrey Privet comes out. And Mariah goes back in. Hannah Sharp with the serve.
On the right
Out
side.
to Brooklyn. And she hits it out.
Got a lot of power.
Yeah, she wanted that one.
Scores 11-5. Heartland.
Brooklyn brings it back into play. Okay. Hannah out to Reagan. Off the net now.
It's a pretty good backward bump step.
Yes, it was. It was. Crosspoint just seems to really be having trouble getting into their rhythm. Served by Brooklyn Harper. Set out to Reagan. Okay, Heartland takes a 14-5 lead, and Coach Mark Geider calls a timeout for the Crosspoint Panthers. He wants to talk things over.
I think what you said is right. Just playing not to lose. You got to play to win.
Yeah,
It's really important.
yeah,
I think sometimes, I know for me, but playing Heartland, you can get kind of timid. I don't know what it is, but I mean, your block is intimidating, their hits are intimidating.
yeah.
I just think that you got to get in your rhythm.
That's
play your
right.
game.
That's right. And some teams are good at throwing you off of your own rhythm, and you have to adapt and adjust. Sometimes, I love volleyball. Volleyball is, to me, it's one of the most ultimate team sports. I mean, yes, of course, you know, basketball is a team sport, and soccer, there's a lot of team sports, but in volleyball, I mean, you get 3 hits, there's no one person who can do a lot of things. The no-hitter can score all the points all on their own. They need the help of the passers. They need the help of the setter. It's a full team effort. It's a great, great game. It's great to see teams playing hard and playing together. All right, as this timeout comes to an end, Brooklyn Harper heads back to the serving line. Crosspoint needs to dig deep, let the pass go, and look. They need .6, and Heartland is looking for .15. Oh, yeah. Number 7, Adeline Harper, definitely in the net.
Trying to
She knew that one,
penetrate,
yeah.
But,
She
not
knew that
lined
one,
up
yeah. There was no hiding that one. Number 9, Jenna Hayes heads to the serving line. Good serve, received by Brooklyn Harper, set by Sproles. Good read by Reagan. Cross point is wanting a lift call there. They did not get it. It's interesting, some of the different hits. You know, when you attack that ball, you should really attack the ball from above the ball. And when that hand gets underneath the ball, that's when the problems come in. Okay. Well hit by Adeline Harper. Not much challenge on the block there from cross point.
I think they're a little bit confused
Yeah.
on who's blocking their
Yeah.
block, who's not.
Yeah.
On that ball, just get off a double block.
That's right.
You can
Get a touch on it. Number 5, Brooklyn Sproles serving for Heartland. Nice tip by Savannah Harvey. Coming back. Okay, good tip. Right now, Heartland is playing very intuitive. They're seeing the holes on cross point side of the court, and they are just simply putting the ball there.
Trying to help them out, calling tip. I know they can't hear me, but
You're a player. That's what you do. Hannah Sharp with an unnatural service receiver for her. Jenna put some good effort going after it. Brooklyn back to the service line again. Savannah trying to take that tip, take that ball over on the second hit for some surprise. It didn't quite work out. Nice pass by Jenna over to Mariah, trying to find that hole.
free ball.
Yep. Hopefully Crosspoint can use this. Out to Reagan Yider. Miscue on the hit there for Reagan.
I think they're trying to find ways to get around that block.
Yeah. Oh, wow. A little bit of a low set. Mariah tried to save that and make a playable ball. Nice hands by Mariah. Out to Reagan. Brooklyn there for the, okay. Good read by Hannah Sharp. Set out to Mariah. Finds a hole.
It's kind of off the fingertips there, but it kind of went right where it needed to go.
It did. Found a hole.
Now, can Sumner to serve.
Yes. Good read by Jenna. Outside. Oh, nope. Okay.
It's going outside.
Good try by Savannah. Looks like Crosspoint has called off that double block on the outside hitter. Savannah took that block on her own, and the middle hitter came back to cover that block. Number 22, Julianne Pinchuk to serve. Adeline took that over in the second ball. Out to Taylor. Touch. There's a much needed kill for Taylor Yider and the Crosspoint Panthers.
Hannah Sharp's going out.
Yes. This is a pivotal place, because pivotal rotation for Crosspoint because their libero comes out in the back row. And Savannah Harvey touched that net. Number 7, Adeline Harper back to the service line.
Heartland at game point.
Yes. And Savannah trying to get out of the way so Taylor could hit that one. Okay.
Nice up.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
This is
Ooh.
starting
And Heartland takes set 2 of the score, 25-8. This next, go ahead.
Sometimes this is not your set.
It's
Even if
true.
you're playing your best, it just sometimes
It's
doesn't
true.
go your way.
It's definitely not the results Crosspoint was hoping for in that particular set to lose it 25-8. Sometimes the score doesn't represent the hustle and the heart that goes into certain plays. But clearly right now at this point, Heartland is commanding the floor. This is definitely something that I'm sure Crosspoint is talking about right now. You got to forget the other 2 sets. I always tell my team there's 25 points ahead of you in this set. Those are the ones that matter right now. And
I think Crosspoint might be able to improve their passes a little bit, just kind of getting them to where Savannah needs to be. She's kind of running all over the place.
Yeah.
I know it's like with track. I know that's like as a setter, just trying to get there and get good sets. It's a little bit hard.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job.
Yeah, even on some of the sets, when she's been able to get a good set, it's been hard for her to get out of the hitter's way to give them a clear view of the floor and a clear path to the ball. And Heartland's talking now. I mean, they've been finding holes. They've been varying up the speed of their hitting. They've been hitting some down balls. They've been tipping. So they're doing the right things. They're making it hard for Crosspoint to get a good read on them and to anticipate what's going to happen. Both of these teams are excellent ball clubs. I'm looking forward to a good third set.
Yeah, Heartland usually hits only from the right side or outside. So that's hard, especially for middle hitters, to get there, and it really tires you out.
Yeah.
So I think that they might need to kind of come up with a better system, or just kind of, kind of lean to that side a little bit. That's what we had to do.
Good observation. A lot of teams do not set from the middle, but Heartland tends to set from that middle. And so like Hannah said, a lot of rotations have the setter hitting from, well, not middle, between zones 2 and 3, and they use 3 hitters across the front row. But Heartland's different rotation, different setup can be challenging for teams to defend.
And it's usually easier to pass to zone 3.
Yes.
It's easier to get good passes
Yes,
that way.
yes, yes.
You don't have a middle hitter in the way.
Right, right. Definitely good effort on both sides. I would say at this point, Heartland seems a little more comfortable in their skin and out on the court right now. I'd like to see Crosspoint be able to feel more comfortable and settle in for a good set.
It is a little bit, I'm getting a little bit of a panicky vibe from Crosspoint right now, just kind of like, I don't know, but they just need to play their game.
Yes. And as a coach, when you watch either side, I've coached a team that's won the state championship, and in 2016 we lost the state championship. We actually lost in 2016 to Crosspoint. And at some point you just stand there and you know that your girls are doing what they can, but it is just not their day. There's always going to be one champion and one runner-up, but we'd like to see both teams be able to play at their full potential. As this third set opens, Crosspoint has the serve. Senior defensive specialist number 6, Hannah Sumner, has the serve.
Crosspoint's fans trying to give them a little bit of extra energy and confidence. Kind of their 7th man.
Yes.
7th man on the court.
Yes. And here we go. And that's the nice thing about a new set. The score is 0-0 and anything is possible. So let's see what happens. Pass by Brooklyn Sproles.
Right
out to McClintock. Dug by Savannah Harvey. Savannah up. Out to Adeline. And
it's nice to have a setter that can hit as well. Even if the setter's out, you got a place to go.
Yes. And Heartland strikes first. 1-0. Junior Julianne Pentecoff comes in to serve. And Heartland is in the net. Number 12, Faith Jordan. You know, as a coach, I always tell my players, if they're going to make a mistake, I'd rather them make a mistake of aggression. Sometimes players are hesitant and they make mistakes because they hesitate. As a coach, you definitely want to see mistakes of aggression, that they're trying to block that ball, they're trying to receive that ball, and maybe they make a mistake, but it was born of effort and hustle, not out of hesitancy. Adeline Harper with the serve. Service error puts Heartland, or service receive error puts Heartland up 3-1.
Keep your eyes on that
Yeah.
line.
And Taylor backs off to help out with serve receive. And Hannah gets it up
Back
over.
row, free ball.
Okay.
Outside.
Brooklyn hits out. Oh no. Savannah Harvey was in the net. I don't think they know yet. It's always a bad feeling when you do not think that you were in the net and you're called for it. As Hannah said earlier, it can be very deflating.
Next pass, next point.
That's right. Alan Harper with another good serve. Taylor.
Pass.
Okay.
Trying to take Brooklyn Harper out there.
Okay. Cross point sends over a free ball. Good positioning.
Back middle.
They have an opportunity here. They need to use it. Nice set out to Taylor. Dug by Heartland. Yes. Good block by Savannah Harvey. Back to Taylor. And that is the sound Crosspoint has been wanting to hear. That was a well-played volley by both teams. Great dig by Heartland. Great recovery by Crosspoint. Keep going. And Savannah Harvey with the serve.
When you get a great pass that hit like that, nothing really.
And Brooklyn Harper returns. Great hit by, that was a great hit by Brooklyn Harper there. Crosspoint definitely has more signs of life in this set already. I think I saw a little bit of frustration in Coach Yider there a few minutes ago when Savannah got a pass and she backstepped that over, trying to take a little bit by surprise, but it was right to Brooklyn Harper. And when we played Heartland and we were coaching them, we were like, no, not to her. They don't take it there. You got to find a hole and use your opportunities. When you get those good passes, you got to get those balls out to the setter. Got to get or to the hitter. You got to get those out to the hitter. You got to take those opportunities for attacking.
It's definitely hard as a hitter playing Heartland because your default is to hit to zone 1 or 5.
Yes.
It's kind of in that sweet spot for you as
Yes.
really any kind of hitter.
Yes.
And you got to really adjust it.
Yes.
Hit shorter or
Yes.
hit that back
Yes,
middle.
that's true. That's true. Faith Jordan heads to the service line. Senior for Heartland. Good reception by Anna. Good tip by Anna. Oh, net. Somebody was in the net on that.
He was small.
Okay. Definitely net movement there.
I didn't see them walking.
Okay. Score is 6-2.
Another deep serve.
Then,
Okay. That's a hard call from
Yeah.
there. I couldn't really see.
that's a rare service error by Heartland. They have not made many service errors today.
Taylor Yider serving.
Nice line serve. That was very in. And as I tell my players, you follow that ball to the line. You don't just pray or hope that it's out.
It might have been a floater too, because
Yes.
it looked like they really thought it was going
Yes,
out.
yes.
Sometimes those are tricky.
Yes. Another good serve received by Adeline Harper.
Free ball.
Free ball.
Nice.
Nice pass by Taylor.
Very nice.
Jenna goes tip. And that looks like cross point. Nice tip. Nice find for that tip there.
That zone right there, that's where you want to go.
Yes. Another nice short serve. That's what she was trying for last set.
That is a very hard thing to do.
You bet it is. Yep. That was a great serve by senior Taylor Yiding.
Great execution.
Received by Adeline, set by Brooklyn, and a hit in the net. Cross Point takes the lead 7-6, and Travis Stroop calls a timeout. Serving is an interesting aspect of the game because serving is when you're standing at that service line all by yourself. That is your chance to help your team solo. No one else can do it for you. So when you step to that line, you're thinking attack. You're trying to find a weakness and you're trying to score a point. If you can score that point off your serve without having to receive it or pass the hit, you're helping your team out. We try to focus a lot on serving in our practices. I had the opportunity and privilege to sit down with Butler's head coach several years ago, and she recommended that I spend 40% of my serving or my practice time on serving with my girls. I don't do that every day. I wouldn't say I do that every day, but she really stressed the importance of the service game, and it's very, very true.
Overall, I'd say that both teams have had a pretty good serving night. There have been a couple of errors.
Yes.
Overall, not serving night. It's the morning. We have games at night.
Yes, we do. So Heartland having that timeout there. They want to get back in their rhythm again. Cross Point has seemed to settle into theirs.
Trying to freeze the
Yes,
service.
yes. And Taylor again with that short serve, popped it over there to Brooklyn. Looked like at that point Reagan needed to block a little more cross than line. That can be the challenge as a blocker, is lining yourself up with that hitter.
Especially against Brooklyn Harper, because she can do line.
Yes, yes.
Ending.
Nice up to Reagan.
Nice attempt on the cover.
Yes. Number 11, Mackenzie Pratt serving. Net serve.
Hannah Sharp goes back to serve.
Yes. Mariah Yider back in the front for Audrey Privet. Out to Brooklyn. Not sure what happened there. No challenge on the block at all that time. You can't give Brooklyn Harper open net like that.
She really moved to that ball.
Yeah. Score is 9-8. Definitely a close set this time in favor of Heartland. Cross Point's passes have been much stronger this set. They need to continue to cover that floor and get those passes to the setter so they can get scoring opportunities.
Yeah, keep getting that block up.
Heartland's doing a great job of covering the floor. They need to continue to be able to move, get the ball to their hitters. Seen a few more service errors from Heartland than we did early on. So hopefully both teams can keep up their serving record. I always like to see the game won in positive plays rather than service error plays.
I also like to see a tag game, so maybe Cross Point can pull off this set and we'll have a few more sets.
That's right. It's always good to see programs playing at their best and duking it out to the end. And Reagan Yider heads up to the net, staying out of the serve receive. Hannah Sharp out to Reagan. Okay. All right.
Right on that middle back.
That's right. And number 9, Jenna heads to the line. Jenna Hayes. It's always frustrating. Good positioning by Taylor. Good up.
Those Raptors can get in the way, but really what you got to do is like that ball.
Yep.
Nice tip by Savannah.
Yeah. Good read. Good tip by Savannah Harvey. Nice change of direction. Score is 10-10. All right, and number 6, Hannah Sumner, comes in for Reagan Yider. Good serve. Out. That ball hit long.
It was very good movement to the ball.
Yes.
Just barely out.
Good serve. Brooklyn receives, set to Faith. Adeline with the push.
Nice communication.
Yes, good communication. Taylor up for the hit. Set over to Adeline. Cross Point takes a 12-10 lead.
A nice swing by Taylor.
It was.
Trying to go short left, but
Yeah. Yes. And number 4, Monica back in. Yes. That's fine.
I know that's kind of hard sometimes. You're scooting back. You don't know whether to use your platform or your hands.
Yes.
Got to make a split-second decision.
Ball out to Taylor on the outside. Good dig by Julianne. Oh. Deceptive. That one snuck over. Heartland regains the lead at 13-12. Taylor made the effort to get there and get it up. Adeline saw the opening and took full advantage. Yep. Out to Taylor. Tight. And Taylor answers back.
Score is 14-13 Heartland.
Mariah Yider back to serve. Libero Hannah Sharp comes out. And Audrey Privet back in front for Cross Point. Nice serve. And that is an ace for Mariah Yider. 14-14.
Unusual serve receiver.
Yes. Heartland has a 5-man, 5-woman serve receive. Brooklyn hits it out, way out. And Cross Point regains the lead 15-14.
Number 12 trying to encourage your team.
Yes.
Passes. That's all it takes.
Mariah doing a good job at varying her serves. Okay.
Nice up.
Yes. Out to Taylor. Tip. Oh. That was a nice back tip by Faith Jordan.
They really go for that center position.
Yeah.
There, trying to get the center out. So if you're out of system.
Savannah Harvey seemed a little frustrated on that one, but she gave it her all. Good touch on it by Savannah. Unfortunately, Cross Point wasn't able to execute. Okay. Serve.
Heartland's focused on looking where to hit.
Okay. Adeline Harper with the serve. To Hannah. Audrey takes it over to the back corner. Set up for Brooklyn. Excellent hit by Brooklyn Harper. Aubrey challenges. All right. Sometimes it's that changing it up a little bit. Audrey doesn't get a whole lot of sets, but she's taking advantage of some of the ones she's gotten today. She definitely doesn't back down. Savannah with the short serve, over. Okay. She got up there and made something of it. Nice job by Hannah. Up. Nice back corner ball.
Free ball.
Yep, coming over. Up. Send it back to zone one. That's a good deep free ball. And here it comes. Okay.
Nice cover.
To zone one. Cross point needs to be able to get back to the hitting position though. Wow! That was hard fought.
And the crowd loved
Yeah. 17-17, Savannah Harvey to serve. Julianne Pinchacupf with the reception. Okay. Nice hit by Brooklyn Harper. Cross points block having a hard time reading where to go with her.
They might need to go a little more cross court.
Yeah.
She's aiming for zone 45.
Yeah. Faith Jordan with the serve. Oh, goodness. Good job by Hannah Sharp there to get that dig. She's everywhere. And Heartland takes a 19-17 lead here. Definitely a close set.
Hannah Sharp's doing a good job reading them.
Yeah. Yes, and Savannah is back row, so she cannot jump up.
Playing back right means playing back right a lot. You always have to be ready for that short tip.
Yes.
Too.
Yes. Faith Jordan with the serve. Good up by out to Taylor on the right side. Tips it in the net. 21-17 Heartland. Cross point needs to stop this now as far as the momentum shift goes.
Nice up.
Out to Aubrey in the middle. Fade to Brooklyn and a tip.
Nice ball by Hannah Sharp.
Hannah Sharp frustrated with herself, but she's giving great effort out there. 22-17 Heartland. Taylor sends that ball deep 5. Ooh. Okay, good dig. Out to Jenna, send it deep.
Going outside.
Good try by Savannah.
I think they switched to blocking cross court and
Yes.
hit line.
Yes. Heartland definitely a smart team, well coached. Game point, Heartland. Heartland's got to regroup. Oh. And that is the game. And the 2020 Indiana Association Christian Schools state champs are the Saints from Heartland. Stay tuned. I think we're going to continue to stream if you'd like to see any of your students receive their medallions and trophies. So just stay tuned. As Mr. Plough prepares for the semifinals, I'd just like to give a shout out to all the teams who have worked so hard during this tournament. We will present the state runner-up trophy, the state championship trophy. Each of the state championship team members will receive an individual medallion, and the all-tournament teams will be announced. There's a second team all-tournament and a first team all-tournament. I believe in order to be selected for those, you must be in the Final Four. I know sometimes that can be frustrating because there are always teams who have some great players who maybe they don't make it quite as far as the final games, but they have given good effort and they're great players. It's been interesting this year even to see the camaraderie between a few of the teams, and I'm thankful to be able to be friends with different girls, and my daughter Hannah is friends with different girls from the different teams, and for them to be able to encourage each other and to be happy for each other is a good thing as well. So just stay tuned, and it looks like it might be a few minutes. Mr. Plough looks like he's heading for the microphone, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my mic off and we'll just listen to what's happening here. the first place medallions have been
Second team
handed to
all
Heartland.
tournaments from
Now we're doing the
Suburban
second
Christian
team all
School.
tournament.
Number 14, Caitlin Moy.
Caitlin Moy from Suburban made second team all tournament.
Second place, our second team all tournament team, number 5, Reagan Yider from Cross Point.
Reagan Yider, number 5 from Cross Point, second all tournament team.
From Heartland, number 11, Mackenzie Pratt.
Mackenzie Pratt, number 11 from Heartland, made the second all tournament team.
I believe she was a right
From
side hitter, right?
Tabernacle,
So, yes.
number 28, Emma Morris.
Emma Morris from Tabernacle, second team all tournament.
From Heartland, number 12, Faith Jordan.
From Heartland, number 12, Faith Jordan.
And from Cross Point, number 11, Savannah Harvey.
Savannah Harvey from Cross Point, number 11, second team all tournament.
These ladies are your second team, all tournament team for the Indiana Association of Christian Schools State Volleyball. Let's give them a hand.
This is the second all tournament team.
And now for the first team, all tournament team. From Suburban, number 16, Claire Wilhelm.
First team all tournament from Suburban, number 16, Claire Wilhelm, and she's here today.
From Tabernacle, number 13, Carly Elmore.
Carly Elmore from Tabernacle, number 13, makes the first team all tournament.
From Cross Point, number 1, Hannah Sharp.
Cross Point libero, number 1, Hannah Sharp, makes the all tournament team, first team.
From Heartland, number 7, Adeline Harper.
Adeline Harper, number 7.
From Cross Point, number 8, Taylor Yider.
Taylor Yider, number 8 from Cross Point.
And from Heartland, number 1, Brooklyn Harper.
And number 1, Brooklyn Harper from Heartland. Really no surprise on this first team all tournament team.
Team all tournament team for the IACS State Volleyball Championship. Let's give them a hand. We want to thank all of you for your participation in the tournament, and thanks for coming and supporting your teams. It's a great tournament, and we're very grateful. If you'll stand please with me, let's close in a word of prayer. Thank you for what he's done.
We're going to close in a word of prayer. Thank you for joining us today.
Heavenly Father,